All right, welcome back to Luxitam. Real quick update. I'm going to be doing any of the social media I'm doing like this. I have to use the AirPods. Apologize for the volume and the fans and the whatever, and I have to use the mobile devices because I'm redoing the studio here, if that's what you want to call it. It's a home studio. Basically, it's my office that I use, and right now it's not set up to do what I need it to do in terms of this path that I've decided to go down. I don't know if I'm looking in the camera, but I'm trying the best. I don't know where it's at on this thing yet. Um, so anyone who's following, bear with me, please. I'm sorry, but I got to do this because I got to tear all this down. I got to add backdrops, do different things. Anyway, that'll be another couple weeks. Number two, three things. So number two, and I'll end with bull versus bear market, what I'm going to do during this time of indecision. The second thing is that I just want to make sure that anyone who's watching this channel knows if you want to subscribe, if you like what you see, please let it be known to the algorithm so that I can continue to do this, because my sole intent and purpose is to make sure that I document every single thing that I do to the best of my ability, put it out there for anybody who wants to see how to do what I'm doing if they're interested in what I'm doing. And I'm upfront about this. I don't lead people astray on this YouTube channel or social media. I'm not somebody who's saying, come to me for advice on what to invest in, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm certainly not doing it for personal glory, because I pretty much suck ass at doing this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not professional. Um, I'm literally doing this because I wanted to break through a wall that I had built up for myself and said, screw everybody else. They can do whatever they want to do. I'm just going to be a hermit, focus in on my development game, make a shit ton of money, and retire, because I can do that, because the development world is ridiculously undervalued and very, very in need of developers. Go look at any metric from any source you want, what the development world is in need of right now. And not only am I not going to stick in that and do that, I'm actually going to take risk. I want to develop on the blockchain. So I'm really sticking my neck out there as a private person for my family. And I have the support of my local family, my children and my wife. I have their support to do what I'm doing. So, and that's all that matters to me. So I have the financial capability to do it. I have the time to do it, and I have the resources to do it. And now I want to do it and expose myself to anybody who needs help in their own journey by seeing what I do wrong, right, or indifferent, so that they can glean something from it. That, I believe, is called paying it forward. Not that they deserve me, but I'm not doing this for any other reason other than I want to make sure that somebody, if there's something I can offer of help that's valid and real and factual, that would actually move somebody from point A to point B, that's all that it takes, is a little kick, a little, oh, I didn't know that kind of thing. I got that so many times over my journey that I feel like it's a responsibility to push it forward and put it out there. Plus, I enjoy this. So, number three, the current marketplace is bear versus bull. Where are we at? That's the conversation. What's going on? Are we in a massive accumulation phase? Is the bull run over? Are we entering the bear market? I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to take this, what I have, what I'm not doing is panicking. What I am going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity, specifically speaking about my retail investment journey, which is completely separate from my blockchain development journey, and my e-commerce development journey. So I got three things going on at the same time. Fiat World e-commerce, shopknuckleheads.com, the Three Stooges official store. Me and my brother are Larry from the Three Stooges' great grandson, and we definitely love what we do. So we run that store. We built that store. We love it. So e-commerce for me and him is, we got that. And he does many things. My brother does much more than that. He's way better than me at it. Number two, the blockchain journey is, I got to learn the languages, Solidity, Rust, Scalable 3, I think is what it's called, blah, blah, blah. I got to get into all that stuff. So I'm doing refreshers on Liquid Language for e-commerce. I'm doing refreshers on all of the traditionals, Java, this, that, whatever. I'm doing refreshers on all that stuff just to recharge my brain. But then I have to dive into the blockchain stuff. And so what that means is I got to get this situation under control, and I have to focus on learning, and then I have to focus on exposing myself and documenting that for the purposes of potentially putting it out there so anyone else who wants to get involved, I could help them out, or they could help me out. Exposing myself could bring someone to me saying, dude, you're screwing up. Let me help you out. That could always happen. Closed mouth don't get fed. So anyway, as far as the market goes, I'm going to use this opportunity of what the hell's going on. I'm going to use this opportunity to use the blockchain for what it was intended to be used for. I'm going to start using the tools, Aave, Curve Finance, all that kind of stuff because of Noah. I'm going to slaughter this. It's either Seedman or Sideman. I will put a link in the description below to him. And he told me when I asked him in one of his live streams, I asked him in the chat, where do I go to get the tutorials on how to do what you do? And he said, go to DeFi Dad. Great source. And I said, okay, thank you. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bone up on that, and I'm going to expose myself to those risks, and I'm going to put myself into that game, and I'm going to make sure that I learn how to manage risk effectively, more effectively than I ever thought I could, because I think that's the most important thing. Investing is not what I like to do. I invest by hodling and holding and putting myself in positions, but I want to manage my risk. I want to get time under tension, putting myself at risk and managing it so I can build up the muscle memory on knowing what the cues are, understanding when to make a move and when to put in, when to pull out, when to move, when to do this, when to jump that, when the whole project is no longer valid and you got to move over to something else. All those things come with time under tension, and you have to do it. So just buying the Aave token and buying the Curve Finance token and hoping for prices action to go up is not teaching me anything. I already do that. So I'm going to take a new leap. That's how I'm going to keep myself from panicking about what this whole marketplace is, because in a bull or a bear, price action is occurring. Staking is occurring. Liquidity pools are occurring. IDOs are coming out. Projects are being launched. Speculation is occurring. There's opportunities to be had to manage your risk exposure and put yourself in position and then see what happens. I'm going to win some, I'm going to lose some. I believe they said the stat is if you win 6 out of every 10 trades or investment opportunities, then you're winning, because that's how hard it is. So I want to get my time under tension with that. So that's how I'm going to fill my time. Not a financial advisor. Thanks for bearing with me on this less than situation. I appreciate anyone who's following me, the 120 some subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you for clicking that button and doing so. Anyone who's consuming the content, there's a few that are out there that I think it's Irish Kalibo and Wayne, and I can't remember who else it was. There's a few others that they always hit me with nice comments and stuff, and I truly do appreciate that. It's very nice to hear. So thank you. And I hope you, more importantly than that, I hope that in some way, shape, or form, what I'm exposing myself with to you in any way, shape, or form could help you out. That's all I really want to do at this point, because all this other stuff I'm doing is where my real passion is. This is something that I just enjoy doing, quite honestly, because I meet people and they bring me information that I don't even solicit that helps me. And so I want to pay it forward, and it just becomes a feedback loop. Hey, I found something out, guys, take a look. Oh shit, I didn't know that. And then boom, I get a comment back or a DM, and I get these comments and like, hey, did you look into this? I'm like, no. And I look into it, I'm like, holy shit. And boom, and it works. And it's like, wow. So I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. More content to come. It's wonky right now as to when and how I'm bringing it, but thanks for bearing with me. You guys have a great day.